Guess what really drives Eiffel Tower replicas in China? In 2007, a full-scale replica of the iconic Eiffel Tower was built in a theme park in Shenzhen, China. This impressive structure stands at about one-third the height of the original tower in Paris. The Shenzhen replica was created to attract tourists and locals alike, showcasing a blend of French culture and Chinese enthusiasm for iconic landmarks. In fact, China has embraced many global symbols, but this Eiffel Tower stands out as a testament to the country's bold ambition in creating entertainment spaces that capture the spirit of international travel. Visitors can snap photos, enjoy French cuisine, and even get a glimpse of beautiful gardens surrounding the structure. So, what's behind the fascination with replicating world-famous landmarks in China? It's not just about tourism. It's a way to connect cultures and celebrate global heritage right in the heart of China. Why exactly does Santorini look so stunning? This breathtaking island in the Aegean Sea was dramatically shaped by one of history's largest volcanic eruptions. Over 3,600 years ago, the Minoan eruption released an immense amount of energy, blasting a colossal hole that formed the island's iconic crescent shape. Its steep cliffs, which tower above the shimmering blue waters, serve as reminders of the explosive volcanic activity that created this dazzling landscape. Today, visitors are captivated by Santorini's black volcanic sand beaches, remnants of this fiery past, adding a unique twist to its natural beauty. Every evening, the island transforms into a canvas for spectacular sunsets that splash the sky with vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple, earning it a spot on many travelers' bucket lists. People come to Santorini not just for its picturesque charm, but to appreciate how nature's powerful forces sculpted such a mesmerizing destination. So as you wander along the charming paths or enjoy the sun on those distinctive beaches, don't forget the ancient fire beneath your feet that brought this marvel to life. Prepare to be amazed by wolf howling as GPS. More than just the haunting music of the wilderness, the wolf's howl is a remarkable survival tool that showcases their sophisticated communication skills. Each wolf's voice possesses unique frequency markers, allowing other pack members to recognize them even from an astonishing 16 kilometers away. This incredible vocalization does more than merely identify. The howls convey complex information, including warnings, location data, territorial markers, and rendezvous points. Wolves keenly listen not only for the sound itself, but also for its echoes, which provide insights about the surrounding terrain, potential obstacles, and safe paths forward. This acoustic navigation blends essential survival skills with a strong social connection within the pack. Young wolves are trained to howl with precision, eagerly joining the chorus and learning how to create a sonic map of their environment. As these magnificent animals roam the vast forests and rugged mountains, their howling serves as an intricate GPS, a walkie-talkie for communication, and a vital thread that binds their family together. Have you ever tasted a chocolate worth hundreds? The Madly No Truth is not just any treat, it's a luxury chocolate that can cost hundreds of dollars for just one piece. This raises fascinating questions about luxury goods and how we perceive their value. People often equate high prices with exceptional quality, but is that always true? The Madly No Truth, for instance, claims to offer a unique flavor experience, crafted with rare ingredients and presented in exquisite packaging. But some argue that such extravagance pushes the boundaries of what we consider reasonable. Factors like branding, rarity, and exclusivity play huge roles in determining a luxury item's price. For chocolate lovers, it might be an adventure to taste something so lavish, while others may wonder what makes one piece of chocolate worth more than an entire meal. Ultimately, these high-priced chocolates challenge our ideas about indulgence and desire. Would you be willing to spend so much on a single piece of chocolate? Ever thought about why hormonal therapy matters so much? Advancements in hormonal therapy hold incredible promise for people struggling with hormonal imbalances. Hormones play a crucial role in our health, influencing everything from mood and energy levels to metabolism and reproductive functions. When these hormones are out of balance, it can lead to various health issues, including fatigue, anxiety, and weight gain. Hormonal therapy aims to restore this balance, offering individuals a renewed sense of well-being and the chance to live life to the fullest. This therapy can include treatments like hormone replacement therapy or medications that help regulate hormone levels. By addressing these imbalances, many people notice significant improvements in their quality of life, feeling more energetic, emotionally stable, and healthier overall. So could hormonal therapy be the key to a better, more balanced life for you? Most people don't know this, but math can be visual. After a shocking mugging where he was brutally beaten, Jason experienced a surprising change in his brain. He developed a rare form of synesthesia. This condition allows him to see mathematical patterns in his surroundings, transforming ordinary visuals into intricate mathematical landscapes. With this newfound ability, Jason can effortlessly draw perfect fractals and graph complex equations without any formal training. His brain scans revealed an incredible hyperconnectivity between the visual and numerical areas of his brain, which explains his unique talent for seeing math visually. Imagine walking through a park and suddenly perceiving the Fibonacci sequence as the spiraling pattern of a sunflower. Jason's story showcases how the brain can adapt in unexpected ways after trauma, leading to extraordinary abilities that most of us can only dream of. Isn't it fascinating how a traumatic event could unlock such a powerful gift? Nature's time capsule hides ancient treasures. The Puyango petrified forest in Ecuador is a true marvel of nature, showcasing petrified tree trunks that date back to the Cretaceous period, around 65 million years ago. Picture towering trees once thriving in lush surroundings, now transformed into stunning stone formations. This transformation, called petrification, occurs when the organic materials of the trees gradually get replaced by minerals, turning them into fossils over millions of years. Visitors to the forest can walk among these massive tree remnants, which provide a glimpse into an ancient ecosystem that existed long before dinosaurs vanished. The process of petrification is not just a fascinating natural phenomenon. It also helps scientists understand past climates and environments. The vibrant hues of the petrified wood, ranging from deep browns to brilliant reds, tell us stories about the changes that shaped our planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a forest that is millions of years old? Ever thought about why lemons float while limes sink? It might surprise you to learn that when you toss a lemon into water, it just stays bobbing at the surface. In contrast, limes sink right to the bottom. This intriguing difference stems from the unique structure of these citrus fruits. Lemons feature thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, making them less dense than water. Essentially, this buoyancy allows lemons to float and dance along the surface. Limes, on the other hand, have denser, tighter skins with fewer air pockets, which results in a heavier fruit that sinks easily. Think of it as nature's quirky game of buoyancy. This phenomenon not only captivates fruit lovers, but also serves as a reminder of the incredible variety found in nature. Next time you're squeezing lemons for lemonade or slicing limes for tacos, consider their surprising water behavior. These little quirks prompt us to appreciate the wonders surrounding us, revealing that even everyday items like lemons and limes have their own fascinating stories to tell. Here's something incredible about gross national happiness. This fascinating concept shifts the focus from just measuring wealth to truly valuing the happiness of citizens. Countries like Bhutan have pioneered this approach, showing that well-being can be a more meaningful indicator of a nation's success than mere economic growth. Gross national happiness considers factors like environmental sustainability, cultural preservation, and mental health, leading to policies that directly impact our daily lives. For instance, a nation prioritizing happiness might invest in public parks, community programs, and healthcare access, creating a happier and healthier society. By emphasizing contentment over accumulating wealth, these countries foster a sense of community and purpose. It's a refreshing perspective that asks us to rethink what really makes a society thrive. Could this idea reshape how we define success in our own lives? Surprisingly, it's a fact that bees build with wax. Deep within every beehive lies an incredible structure known as the honeycomb, a masterpiece of nature's architecture. Each cell takes on a perfect hexagonal shape, a design that maximizes storage capacity while minimizing the amount of wax needed. Remarkably, this wax is not collected from other sources. Instead, worker bees create it themselves by consuming honey and then transforming it into wax using specialized glands located in their abdomens. With their mandibles, they skillfully mold this wax into an intricate web of about 100,000 hexagonal cells from just 1 kilogram of wax, providing homes for honey, pollen, and developing larvae. But the honeycomb serves a purpose beyond mere storage. It plays a crucial role in maintaining the hive's internal environment at a steady temperature of around 35 degrees Celsius and 60% humidity, thanks to the diligent fanning of bees and the strategic design of the comb. Furthermore, the wax itself contains antibacterial enzymes, protecting the colony from mold and harmful pathogens. These structures are not just functional, they represent a biological marvel, engineered by instinct and honed over generations, showcasing an unparalleled precision and efficiency that even surpass human architectural feats. Did you know beetles navigate using the stars? Recent research has shown that certain beetles, particularly the remarkable Scarabidae family, can roll their dung balls in a straight line under clear skies. This fascinating behavior isn't just a quirky trait, it reveals how these small creatures cleverly use the stars for navigation. When the sky is free of clouds, the beetles can see the Milky Way and other constellations, which guide them in a straight path. Imagine being so tiny yet having the ability to find your way home using celestial bodies. This navigation skill helps them avoid obstacles while they transport their dung, which serves as food and a nesting material. With the help of their keen eyesight, these beetles have adapted wonderfully to their environment, ensuring that they efficiently carry out this vital ecological role. This incredible ability to follow the stars highlights how even the smallest animals can exhibit complex behaviors in nature. Isn't it amazing how something so tiny can teach us about navigation and the wonders of the natural world? Did you know California protects splashing in puddles? This unique law is a delightful reminder of how important play is for children. In the Golden State, regulations actually prohibit adults from stopping kids from jumping over puddles and splashing through water. By embracing this playful spirit, the law encourages children to experience the joys of childhood fully. It recognizes that play isn't just fun, it's critical for healthy development. Splashing in puddles can enhance creativity and foster social skills as kids engage with their environment and peers. This simple act of enjoying nature also connects children to the world around them. Instead of discouraging joyful moments, California champions them, allowing kids to create memories filled with laughter and excitement. Isn't it refreshing to see a law that prioritizes joy and freedom in childhood? Just imagine the smiles of kids splashing happily on a rainy day. Guess what really drives your vision clarity? The cornea, that clear front layer of your eye, has a fascinating way of getting its oxygen. Instead of depending on blood vessels like other body parts, the cornea directly absorbs oxygen from the air around us. This incredible feature keeps it clear and allows us to see the world sharply. But there's a catch. Those who wear contact lenses need to be extra careful. If the lenses block this crucial oxygen flow, it can lead to discomfort and even damage the cornea. That's why it's super important to pay attention to lens hygiene and follow the recommended wearing schedule. Proper care is key to ensuring that your eyes remain healthy and your vision stays crystal clear. So next time you blink, appreciate how your cornea is working hard, keeping your sight sharp while breathing in the air around you. Have you ever wondered why we say bless you? This common phrase traces its roots back to ancient times, when people believed that sneezing could expel evil spirits. In many cultures, a sneeze was seen as a sign that a person was vulnerable to illnesses that could invade the body. To counteract this, saying bless you became a way to offer protection and goodwill. Some historians link the phrase to the bubonic plague era, when sneezing was a symptom of the disease, prompting a prayer for safety. Interestingly, variations of this saying exist in many languages worldwide, showing how this protective sentiment transcends cultural barriers. Even today, when someone sneezes, we're reminded of these ancient beliefs, transforming a simple reflex into a moment of connection and care. So the next time you hear "bless you," remember it carries a legacy of hope and protection. Here's a wild fact about Switzerland's neutrality. Switzerland has a long-standing policy of remaining neutral in conflicts, which has allowed it to avoid the destruction and chaos of major wars. This neutrality isn't just a historical choice. It has actively shaped the country's diplomatic identity for centuries. Because of this stance, Switzerland has become an important hub for international organizations. For instance, the United Nations, UN, and the International Red Cross both have their headquarters in Geneva, a city recognized as a center for global diplomacy. This unique status allows Switzerland to play a vital role in facilitating peace talks and humanitarian efforts worldwide. Many nations look to Switzerland as a model for conflict resolution and cooperation. Could this peaceful nation's approach to neutrality inspire other countries to pursue diplomacy instead of war? Why exactly does a country thrive on .tv domains? The tiny island nation of Tuvalu has surprisingly struck gold with its TV domain names. While Tuvalu is famous for its beautiful beaches and unique culture, it's also generated impressive revenue from selling these internet domain names, earning around $1 million every 3 months. The secret lies in the booming demand for .tv domains, especially from media and entertainment companies eager to boost their online presence. With TV shows and streaming services on the rise, more businesses want catchy, relevant URLs that end in TV to attract viewers. This income stream is crucial for Tuvalu's economy, helping the country fund essential services like education and healthcare. In a world increasingly reliant on digital platforms, Tuvalu has cleverly leveraged its domain name, turning a simple internet suffix into a vital source of income. So next time you see a .tv website, remember that it represents a lifeline for this small nation. How incredible is that? Is it really true that Earth's days are getting shorter? For billions of years, our planet has slowly slowed down its rotation due to tidal forces from the moon and sun. This fascinating process means that days aren't always the same length. Recently, scientists observed unexpected fluctuations in Earth's spin rate, meaning some years have experienced faster rotations than others. In 2020, Earth broke records by having the shortest days since we started using atomic clocks, stirring excitement in the scientific community. The discovery led to discussions about the need for negative leap seconds, a potential adjustment to our global timekeeping systems to account for these irregular shifts. This might sound a bit technical, but it shows just how dynamic our planet truly is. The interplay between celestial bodies and Earth's rotation has implications for everything from timekeeping to our daily lives. So what does this mean for the future as we navigate our ever-changing world? Why does the Grand Canyon leave everyone amazed? This breathtaking natural wonder, found in Arizona, USA, plunges down to depths exceeding 1,800 meters in certain spots. Imagine standing on the edge, peering into a vast chasm carved over millions of years by the relentless flow of the Colorado River. The sheer scale of the Grand Canyon is hard to grasp. It stretches about 227 miles long and up to 18 miles wide. Each layer of rock tells a story about Earth's history, revealing fossils and ancient sediments that date back nearly 2 billion years. When you visit, hiking trails like the Bright Angel Trail provide a stunning view and an up-close experience of the canyon's rugged landscape. Additionally, the canyon's diverse ecosystem supports more than 1,500 plant species, various mammals, and countless birds. Whether you're witnessing a sunrise casting vibrant hues across its walls or exploring its winding paths, the Grand Canyon captivates the heart and mind. Have you ever felt the awe of standing above such an incredible geological masterpiece? Can you imagine that oppression fueled a revolution? In the 1770s, tensions soared between the British government and the American colonies, particularly Massachusetts. To quash resistance, Britain made bold moves like shutting down Boston Harbor, which devastated the local economy by halting trade and commerce. They also replaced locally elected leaders with British officials, stripping away essential self-governance. Furthermore, colonists accused of crimes faced trials far from their homes, making it nearly impossible to defend themselves adequately. This was intended to intimidate the people of Massachusetts into compliance. The British even permitted their soldiers to occupy unoccupied homes, turning the lives of ordinary citizens upside down. However, rather than submit to these harsh tactics, the residents of Massachusetts united, transforming oppression into a rallying point. This growing spirit of defiance spread to other colonies, igniting cooperation and coordination in their struggle against British rule. Ultimately, these oppressive measures served to fuel resentment in a fierce fight for freedom, laying the groundwork for the American Revolution. Did the British really think they could silence the colonists? Did you know billionaires love beer in Brazil? In a fascinating twist, 3 out of 5 billionaires in Brazil owe their vast fortunes to the beer industry. This staggering statistic highlights how deeply rooted brewing is in the country's culture and economy. Brazil, known for its vibrant festivals and enthusiastic samba, has also become a hotspot for beer production. Local favorites, like the iconic Skol and Brahma, have gained popularity not only among Brazilians, but also internationally. Many of these billionaires started from humble beginnings, turning their passion for brewing into multi-million-dollar enterprises. As Brazil continues to expand its beer market, these billionaires are likely to influence the industry even more. With the growing craft beer movement and innovative brewing techniques emerging, who knows how many more fortunes will be brewed in the future? Can you imagine living with constant air pollution? Miyakojima, a volcanic island located south of Tokyo, is home to around 2,500 resilient residents facing an extraordinary challenge. This island sits in one of the world's most active sulfur dioxide zones, a reality heightened by a volcanic eruption in 2000 that significantly polluted the air. Despite the health risks, these residents have chosen to stay and make the best of their unique situation. Most of them wear gas masks for daily activities like shopping or walking because the air quality can be harsh. You might wonder why they remain on the island. Many residents cite their strong community ties and a deep connection to their home as reasons for staying, even amidst harsh conditions. The island boasts breathtaking scenery with rugged landscapes and beautiful coastlines, which adds to the allure of sticking around. Living in Miyakojima is a testament to human resilience and adaptability as the community learns to navigate life in a zone that most would likely flee from. How do they continue to thrive in such an environment? Imagine being awake but completely unable to move. Locked-in syndrome is a rare and fascinating condition that can leave individuals fully conscious while trapped in a body that won't respond. Picture this. You're aware of everything around you, but you can't speak or even raise a finger. This happens when the brain's pathways for movement are damaged, often due to severe strokes or injuries to specific parts of the brain. Although it may seem similar to a coma, those affected by locked-in syndrome can hear and understand everyone around them. In many cases, they can communicate through blinking or eye movements, which is a lifeline for those who care for them. Researchers and doctors are working hard to develop new therapies and technologies that can help these individuals communicate more effectively. The emotional struggle for both patients and families is enormous, making advancements in treatment vital. How much do we really know about this incredible condition and the experiences of those who endure it? Guess what really drives mushroom magic in the air? Mushrooms are fascinating organisms that do more than just grow under trees. They have the incredible ability to create a slight breeze. When mushrooms release water vapor into the air, this vapor cools the surrounding environment, creating a convective current. This current doesn't just feel refreshing, it helps disperse the mushroom spores, allowing them to spread and grow in new places. This natural process is crucial for mushroom reproduction, ensuring that they can thrive and populate various ecosystems. Next time you spot mushrooms in your yard or a forest, remember that they are silently working to enhance air movement around them while securely delivering their spores. This unique ability showcases the intricate ways fungi interact with their environment, making them essential players in our ecosystems. Isn't nature amazing? Can you imagine dancing your way to 3 world titles? Liam Costello has accomplished just that in the world of Irish dancing, a vibrant and energetic performance style that captivates audiences globally. Winning 3 prestigious titles is no small feat, especially in a discipline that demands incredible skill and precision. What sets Liam apart is his exceptional footwork, which showcases not only speed, but also an impressive level of control. A rigid core is essential, allowing his feet to execute intricate patterns while maintaining balance and poise. Each performance is a thrilling display of artistry, as Liam brings tradition to life through his dancing. His success inspires many young dancers to pursue their dreams, proving that dedication and hard work can indeed lead to extraordinary achievements. Have you ever tried to dance like that? Ever wonder how Clint Eastwood became a hero? During his time in the Army, the legendary actor faced a life-changing challenge when he survived a plane crash in the Pacific Ocean. In a dramatic turn of events, Eastwood and his fellow soldiers had to abandon their aircraft in the water. With sheer determination, he braved the ocean waves and swam an astonishing 3 miles to reach the safety of the shore. This incredible feat not only showcased his physical resilience, but also led to a twist in his military journey. His survival resulted in a delay of his deployment to Korea. Instead of heading into combat, Eastwood's experience sparked a series of events that would eventually lead him to Hollywood fame. This moment in his life highlights how extraordinary experiences can shape destinies, turning someone into a cultural icon known for his roles in both action and drama. How many other stars have such surprising pasts? Is it really true that ancient builders sparkled their stones? Long ago, skilled workers took the time to polish each stone until it gleamed brilliantly in the sunlight. This careful craftsmanship was not just for looks. It transformed ordinary materials into dazzling elements that could genuinely catch the eye of anyone passing by. Imagine walking through a desert city surrounded by buildings that sparkled like diamonds under a clear blue sky. The meticulous attention to detail these artisans gave to each stone reflects their dedication and artistry. The resulting structures didn't just serve functional purposes, they dazzled and inspired awe, turning ordinary buildings into extraordinary landmarks. As sunlight hit these polished surfaces, it created a radiant display that must have felt magical, enhancing the beauty of their surroundings. Could this dazzling approach to construction still inspire modern architecture today? Why exactly does ocean water change color? This captivating phenomenon occurs when the ocean interacts with certain elements, sparking stunning transformations in hue. For instance, when sunlight hits water containing algae, the interaction can make the surface appear bright green or even a deep red. Similarly, sediment stirred up by currents can give the water a brownish tint. These color changes aren't just pretty sights. They reveal crucial information about what's happening in marine ecosystems. For example, a sudden spike in algae might indicate an increase in nutrients, often triggered by fertilizers washing into the sea. Additionally, temperature variations and pollution levels can also affect these colors, acting as indicators of changing environmental conditions. So next time you see the ocean shifting from blue to green or brown, remember that it's not just a pretty view, it's nature communicating important stories about its health and balance. Here's a wild fact about Eugene Bullard. Eugene Bullard was the first African-American combat pilot, breaking barriers during World War I. Born in the United States, he faced harsh racial discrimination, which drove him to seek a new life in France. There, Bullard didn't just fly planes. He embraced the vibrant jazz scene, becoming a talented musician and nightclub owner. His contributions didn't stop there. During World War II, Bullard took on the dangerous role of a spy for the French resistance, using his skills to fight against oppression. Imagine going from a spirited jazz club to being involved in secret missions, all while advocating for freedom and equality. Bullard's remarkable journey shows how one person can triumph over adversity and inspire others. His legacy continues to resonate today, reminding us of the importance of courage and resilience. How many other untold stories like his remain hidden? Mazes have intrigued us for centuries. What's their secret charm? Serving as symbols of life's twists and turns, they challenge our minds and entertain us in various ways. From ancient labyrinths in Greek mythology to the intricate hedge mazes of today, these puzzling structures captivate our imagination. They go beyond entertainment, playing a role in psychology by exploring how we navigate problems and make decisions. Nowadays, you can find mazes everywhere. They appear in video games, making quests more exciting, and in robotics testing, where understanding pathways helps improve robot navigation. Researchers also utilize mazes in navigation studies, teaching us how humans and animals orient themselves in complex environments. It's fascinating how something that looks like a simple puzzle can actually be a tool for enhancing our problem-solving skills and creativity. So the next time you encounter a maze, remember, you're not just having fun, you're also engaging with an age-old concept that blends art, science, and the human experience. What will you discover in your next maze adventure? Guess what really drives Elon Musk's dedication? During a challenging time dubbed production hell, Elon Musk famously chose to sleep on the factory floor of Tesla. This tough period was filled with pressure and high expectations as the company aimed to ramp up production of the Model 3 electric vehicle. Musk's decision to literally spend nights at the factory reflected his intense commitment to turning his vision into reality. Some people admire this level of dedication, viewing it as a testament to his work ethic and passion for innovation. However, others criticized it, arguing that it seemed more like a sign of poor management and an unsustainable work environment. Musk's choice sparked conversations about work culture in tech industries and whether sacrificing personal comfort can lead to greater success. So, was this dedication a brilliant move or a risky gamble? What if I told you Ethiopia's calendar is unique? Unlike much of the world that follows the Gregorian calendar, Ethiopia operates on its own fascinating calendar system, which is about 7 years behind. This difference stems from varying calculations of the birth of Jesus, leading Ethiopians to celebrate the new year on September 11th, or September 12th in a leap year. In Ethiopia, the calendar has 13 months, 12 months of 30 days and a 13th month, Pagum, that has either 5 or 6 days. This distinctive approach isn't just a quirk. It reflects Ethiopia's rich cultural heritage and historical traditions. Ethiopians proudly follow their calendar, and changes in seasons or festival dates can vary significantly from what many of us are used to. For instance, they observe Christmas on January 7th, bringing a fresh perspective to holiday celebrations. The unique calendar invites curiosity and appreciation for the diversity of timekeeping around the world. Why not explore how such differences shape cultures? Believe it or not, coffee tasters have multi-million-dollar tongues. A coffee taster for the popular brand Cost has insured their taste buds for a staggering $13 million, highlighting just how essential their skills are. These experts possess a unique ability to assess the quality of coffee through taste, aroma, and even the texture of each brew. With thousands of coffee flavors and aromas in the world, their refined palates help to maintain the high standards customers expect. The insurance reflects the significant financial investment that companies like Cost make in ensuring their products are top-notch. If a coffee taster were unable to work, the losses for the brand could be immense, showcasing why their talent is so highly valued. Next time you enjoy a cup of coffee, remember that there's a skilled taster ensuring that every sip is perfect. What happens when you eat too much pork? Pork is a popular meat around the world, but it's important to consider its impact on health, especially brain health. Research suggests that excessive consumption of pork may be linked to certain health issues, including cognitive decline. Traditional dishes like korma, a rich and fragrant curry, often feature pork, and while they are delicious, enjoying them in moderation is key. Ingredients used in these dishes, like spices and cream, can be indulgent, but too much of the meat itself may not be beneficial for your brain. The way pork is prepared matters too. Curing and processing can add sodium and preservatives that aren't great for your overall well-being. This doesn't mean you have to cut pork out entirely. Instead, consider balancing your diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to support your health. So the next time you savor a dish with pork, think about your portion sizes and how often you're indulging. Your brain will thank you. Here's a wild fact about Kazakhstan's size. Did you know that Kazakhstan is not only the largest landlocked country, but also the 9th largest country in the entire world? Spanning over 2.7 million square kilometers, this massive nation is mostly known for its endless steppes, mountains, and deserts. With such a vast expanse, Kazakhstan is home to only about 19 million people, making its population density one of the lowest on the planet. Think about it. With so much space, you can find entire regions where you might not see another person for miles. The unique geography of Kazakhstan features beautiful landscapes, from the snow-capped peaks of the Altai Mountains to the arid terrain of the Kazakh Desert. It's a fascinating blend of culture, history, and nature that offers a glimpse into the vastness of our world. Have you ever thought about how different life must be in such an enormous space? You might be shocked to learn that Illinois protects pets. In an unusual twist, Illinois law actually prohibits giving lighted cigars to animals. This ban highlights the state's commitment to animal welfare, ensuring that pets are kept safe from harmful substances like nicotine and other toxins found in tobacco products. Pets are naturally curious, and anything that smokes can be especially enticing to them. However, smoking around pets can lead to serious health issues, including respiratory problems and even tobacco poisoning. This law not only showcases the love Illinois has for its furry friends, but also raises awareness about the dangers of smoking in general. So if you're ever tempted to pass a cigar to your pet for a funny photo, remember that this quirky law is there for a reason. Keeping our pets safe and healthy is what truly matters. Will you advocate for more pet-friendly laws? Can you imagine a world without Napster? When Napster launched in 1999, it changed everything about how we listen to music. This innovative platform allowed users to share and download songs for free, amassing a staggering 26.4 million users in no time. Before Napster, buying CDs was the norm, but suddenly people could access millions of tracks with just a few clicks. This shift led to a fierce debate about copyright and the future of music distribution. Artists, record labels, and fans grappled with the implications of sharing music online. Napster sparked a revolution, inspiring the creation of other platforms and eventually leading to the streaming services we use today, like Spotify and Apple Music. It wasn't just about the music, it was about empowering listeners and changing industry dynamics forever. So, what do you think the world would look like if Napster never existed? Did you know octopuses have rejection strategies? Female octopuses are fascinating creatures, and they have a unique way of handling unwanted male attention. When a male approaches and she isn't interested, she doesn't just swim away. Instead, she starts throwing shells, seaweed, or even mud at him with impressive accuracy. This curious behavior is believed to serve two purposes: to clearly reject the suitor and to mark her territory. Think about it. How many animals have such a creative way to express their preferences? Meanwhile, the males usually try to dodge these flying objects without retaliating, which shows they understand the message being sent. This interaction reveals not just the intelligence of octopuses, but also their complex social behaviors. Imagine a world where rejection has such flair. While some creatures resort to simple signaling, these clever cephalopods take communication to the next level, making the underwater world much more intriguing. Is it really true that Komodo dragons are vulnerable? Despite their fierce reputation as the world's largest lizards, these magnificent creatures are facing serious threats. Found only on a few Indonesian islands, Komodo dragons can grow up to 10 feet long, making them impressive predators with sharp teeth and powerful jaws. However, their survival is at risk due to habitat loss caused by human activities like deforestation and agriculture. As people expand their settlements and exploit natural resources, the dragons lose their homes and hunting grounds. Additionally, the increasing impact of climate change brings further challenges, like rising sea levels that threaten their islands. Due to these factors, the International Union for Conservation of Nature has categorized the Komodo dragon as a vulnerable species. This means that if we don't take action to protect their habitat and reduce human interference, these remarkable reptiles could face a very uncertain future. So what can we do to help? Awareness and conservation efforts are crucial to ensuring Komodo dragons continue roaming their ancestral lands. What if I told you nicknames have a quirky history? The term nickname actually traces back to the Old English word ekoname, which means additional name. Isn't it fascinating how language evolves over time? Back in the day, people would use this term to describe a different name that added affection or personality to a person. However, the word went through a surprising transformation. It was misdivided into two parts during its journey into modern English. Instead of econame, it became nickname. Over the centuries, nicknames have grown in popularity across cultures, allowing friends and families to express closeness or humor. You might have a nickname that reflects a fun memory or a specific trait, like Speedy for someone who's quick. Aren't these personal names a wonderful way to add a splash of individuality in our daily lives? Can you imagine that tiny Niihau is so secluded? This small Hawaiian island, with a mere 84 residents, is like a hidden gem. Niihau has remained privately owned by the Robinson family since 1864, which means it's largely off-limits to outsiders. There are no paved roads, phone service, or grocery stores here, so life is pretty different from mainland America. The islanders rely heavily on fishing and farming for their food, promoting a self-sustaining lifestyle. Solar power lights up their homes, highlighting their commitment to eco-friendly living. The Robinsons invite a select few visitors to enjoy its beauty, but they keep their community exclusive, preserving its unique way of life. With its rich history, Niihau offers a glimpse into a simpler existence, far removed from the hustle and bustle of modern society. How fascinating is it to think about such a place still existing today? Prepare to be amazed by the walking baobab tree. This fascinating tree, found in Madagascar, has a remarkable ability to survive in some of the driest regions of the world. While it doesn't literally walk like an animal, its roots can stretch several meters over time, effectively allowing it to move toward hidden water sources underground. This adaptation is essential for the baobab, especially during drought conditions when moisture is scarce. With its thick trunk storing water and its unique root system, the baobab stands as one of Earth's most resilient trees. Its ability to seek out water not only helps it thrive, but also supports countless animals and plants in the harsh landscape. So next time you think of trees, remember the baobab isn't just standing still. It's on a quest for survival in a challenging environment. Here's a wild fact about Segway's owner. In 2010, Jimmy Heselton, the passionate founder of the Segway company, met a shocking fate while riding his own invention. Known for promoting the innovative two-wheeled device that aimed to revolutionize personal transport, Heselton tragically lost control during a ride. His accident happened when he veered off course and fell into a ravine, which is an unbelievable twist considering his deep commitment to safe riding. This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of technology and the inherent risks that come with any mode of transport, even those designed to be safer and more efficient. Heselton's death served as a somber reminder of how even the most experienced users can face dangers, leaving a lasting impact on the Segway community and its followers. Was it mere bad luck or a cautionary tale about the very devices we trust? Did you know that surrealism began in 1866? In that year, a group of forward-thinking artists in New York created America's very first surrealist club, stepping boldly away from the realistic art that most Americans adored at the time. This quirky gathering wasn't just about painting. It was a lively spectacle where members dressed up as farm equipment, like tractors and plows, and performed amusing skits that mimicked the sounds of machinery. These bizarre performances may have puzzled many, but they laid the groundwork for future avant-garde movements that would further challenge traditional artistic boundaries. Even though the club was short-lived, its adventurous spirit sparked conversations about art's role and purpose in society, urging everyone to think outside the box. They showed that art could be fun, weird, and thought-provoking all at once, paving the way for the modern artistic expressions we enjoy today. You won't believe this about the moon's visitors. Every day, our moon faces an amazing barrage of space matter, totaling around 2,800 kilotons. That's like having a massive truckload of cosmic debris crashing onto its surface every 24 hours. This constant shower includes tiny meteoroids, dust, and even small asteroids, all zooming through space at incredible speeds. While these impacts might seem alarming, they don't affect Earth directly since the moon acts as our protective shield. The moon has been collecting these space rocks for billions of years, which is why its surface is covered in craters. Scientists study these impacts not just to understand the moon better, but also to learn about the history of our solar system. So next time you gaze at the moon, remember it's not just a beautiful sight, it's also a busy place getting hit by tons of space traffic every single day. Here's a wild fact about bunny ears. The concept of bunny ears has a fascinating history that traces back to the ancient Egyptian deity Wenet. This god represented swiftness and heightened senses, and the bunny ears symbol was embraced to embody these quick, agile traits. Isn't it amazing how ancient symbols can resonate through time? Fast forward about 1,000 years, and we see the idea of bunny ears making a splash in modern culture, particularly with Playboy magazine adopting the image as an emblem of playfulness and allure. This intriguing connection between ancient beliefs and contemporary symbols shows how cultural ideas can transform and persist over centuries. So next time you see those cute bunny ears, remember they are more than just a fun accessory. They carry a rich history that links us to the past and reflects how ancient wisdom can influence our modern lives. Guess what really drives scams against seniors? In 2023, elderly Americans became the target of numerous scams, resulting in a staggering collective loss of over $3 billion. Scammers often prey on older adults because they may be isolated, less familiar with technology, or trusting. The tactics used can range from fake lottery winnings to deceptive phone calls claiming to be from government agencies. These scams can have devastating effects, leaving victims not only financially drained, but also emotionally traumatized. Awareness is crucial. Organizations and families must work together to educate seniors about common scams and how to spot them. Simple steps, like never sharing personal information or verifying calls before responding, can protect them. Community programs that focus on prevention and support can also make a difference. So what can we do to help our older loved ones stay safe? Did you know Rio has the largest floating Christmas tree? This magnificent tree towers over 279 feet and graces the beautiful Rodrigo de Freitas Lagoon in Brazil. Every holiday season, it transforms the lagoon into a dazzling spectacle filled with millions of colorful lights, creating a magical atmosphere that attracts thousands of visitors. This stunning display is not just a tree, it's a celebration of joy and togetherness, showcasing the spirit of Christmas in a unique way. Built on a floating platform, the tree is adorned with decorations representing the rich culture of Brazil. Visitors flock to the lagoon to take family photos and enjoy the festive spirit, while local performances and night festivities make the experience even more special. If you ever find yourself in Rio during the season, this breathtaking sight should definitely top your list of must-see attractions. Most people don't know this, but gray hair has a story. It's all about melanin, the pigment responsible for the color of our hair, skin, and eyes. As we age, hair follicles produce less melanin because pigment-producing cells, known as melanocytes, become less active or simply die off. This process leads to hair that grows in transparent or white, creating that classic gray appearance against our darker strands. Interestingly, genetics plays a big role in when and how fast this happens. Some of us may start to notice gray hairs in our 20s, while others may enjoy their natural color well into their 50s or beyond. Stress also factors in. While it doesn't cause graying directly, it may accelerate the process in some individuals. So if you've spotted a silver strand, just remember it's a natural part of aging and a sign of your unique journey through life. Discover the fascinating Paternoster elevators of Prague. These unique lifts bring a slice of history to modern city life. Operating continuously in a loop without doors, Paternoster elevators are a rare sight today, but you can still find them in some of the city's historic buildings. Imagine stepping onto an elevator that never stops. To use one, you need to be quick and precise, timing your entry and exit perfectly while it's in motion. This old-fashioned mechanism dates back to the early 20th century and provides a thrilling ride for those daring enough to try. Visitors often marvel at the blend of engineering and nostalgia as they glide up and down, enjoying views of beautifully constructed interiors. So if you find yourself in Prague, don't miss this chance to experience a truly unique mode of transport. Would you dare to hop on? This might surprise you. Numbers impact road measurements. In 1991, researchers made a fascinating discovery that revealed a strong connection between large numerical values and specific measurements on roads. This finding highlights how numerical data is not just abstract math, but plays a critical role in real-world applications, such as engineering, transportation, and urban planning. For example, engineers use these numerical correlations to design roads that can safely accommodate heavy traffic and large vehicles. The strength of materials, the width of lanes, and even traffic flow patterns can be optimized with the right numbers. Moreover, this research opened the door to various studies in fields like economics and environmental science, where data-driven decisions are essential. Understanding how numbers can relate to physical measurements helps professionals create safer and more efficient infrastructure. So the next time you drive down a road, remember that those numbers on engineering plans and studies help shape your journey. Isn't it fascinating how math underlies so much of our everyday lives? Let's uncover the truth about Jumanji's board game. Following the blockbuster success of the film Jumanji, fans were eager to dive into the adventure by creating a real-life board game inspired by the movie's cursed game. While you won't face life-threatening challenges like floods or man-eating vines, this board game introduces its own humorous twists. One quirky feature is the game's dice, which can slide too easily across the board, leading to funny warnings about players mysteriously vanishing mid-game. Imagine gathering with friends, rolling those slippery dice, and laughing as you try to avoid getting sucked into the game. Designed to capture the spirit of the movie, the Jumanji board game encourages teamwork, creativity, and a lot of fun. So are you ready to embark on an exciting board game adventure that might just bring you closer to your friends and family? Here's a wild fact about Louis Armstrong. In 1955, during a performance in Ghana, Louis Armstrong had an unforgettable experience that changed him forever. While he was on stage, a dancer caught his eye, moving in a way that instantly reminded him of his mother. This emotional connection made him feel a powerful bond with his heritage and roots. Armstrong, known for his incredible jazz music, described Ghana as a spiritual home, a place where he felt a deeper connection to his identity. This moment not only touched his heart but also inspired his music, allowing him to infuse his songs with even more depth and emotion. It's incredible how a single experience can reshape an artist's perspective and creativity. Armstrong's time in Ghana serves as a reminder of the transformative power of culture and the importance of acknowledging our roots. Is it really true that bears hibernate like this? During hibernation, bears go into a deep sleep where their heart rate can drop from a normal 40 beats per minute to as low as 8 beats per minute. This remarkable slowdown helps them conserve energy since they won't eat for months. Instead, bears rely on fat reserves built up during the warmer months when they feast on berries, fish, and nuts. Their body temperature also decreases slightly, and their metabolism slows down significantly, allowing them to survive without food. Interestingly, this amazing adaptation allows bears to maintain muscle and organ function despite the lack of food. Many people think hibernation means sleeping all winter, but bears can wake up quickly if disturbed. This incredible process shows how nature equips animals with unique skills to thrive in their environments. Isn't it fascinating how bears survive the harsh conditions of winter? What if I told you about a Titanic survivor? Ramon Artagavitia's incredible journey began in 1871 when he survived a harrowing shipwreck. Leaving the sea in fear, he vowed never to board a ship again, and for 41 long years, he held true to that promise. His life took an unexpected turn when he finally decided to face his fears and embark on a new adventure aboard the Titanic in 1912. Tragically, this iconic vessel struck an iceberg, leading to one of history's most infamous maritime disasters. Artagavitia's story is a remarkable testament to courage, resilience, and the complex relationship we often have with our fears. How could someone overcome such a traumatic experience only to face another? His life reflects how sometimes we must confront our past to embrace the future, even when it's fraught with uncertainty. Is it really true that buffets can be endless? All-you-can-eat buffets are a beloved dining option in the U.S., allowing customers to enjoy unlimited servings for a single price. This concept has grown in popularity, becoming a staple for families looking for variety and value. Imagine walking into a restaurant packed with an array of food, from sizzling pizzas to mouth-watering desserts, all available to you. The appeal lies not just in the quantity, but also in the chance to explore different cuisines all under one roof. While buffets are widespread in America, many other countries offer similar experiences, but they often come with different cultural twists. In some places, meal portions are typically smaller, and the buffet setup is less common. So whether you're a fan of hearty pasta dishes or love to sample sushi, the all-you-can-eat buffet is your passport to a feast. What's your favorite buffet dish? Here's a wild fact about U.S. Election Day. In 1845, the U.S. established Election Day as the Tuesday following the first Monday in November. This timing was carefully chosen to suit the needs of 19th century farmers who had just finished their fall harvest. After a busy season in the fields, farmers needed time to travel to polling places before heavy winter snow set in. By scheduling elections on a Tuesday, voters could avoid traveling on Sundays, a day traditionally set aside for rest and worship. This thoughtful approach allowed citizens to fulfill their civic duty while respecting their weekly religious observances. The arrangement ensured that everyone could make it to the polls and return home in time for their daily responsibilities. So, next time you cast your vote, remember how this timing reflects the agricultural roots of American society and the importance of accessibility for all voters. Watch out for alkali metals and water. These metals, including sodium, potassium, and cesium, can surprise you with their explosive reactions when they touch water. Why does this happen? Alkali metals are known for having a single electron in their outer shell, which makes them incredibly eager to react. When they meet water, they quickly lose that electron, resulting in a rapid release of hydrogen gas and an immense amount of heat. This process sparks a vigorous exothermic reaction that can lead to explosions. Imagine tossing a small piece of sodium into a bucket of water. You'd see a fiery display as hydrogen gas bursts forth, sometimes igniting in flames. This shows just how powerful the reaction is. It's like a chemical party gone wild. That's why handling these metals requires strict safety measures. Once they get wet, you definitely want to be at a safe distance. Believe it or not, data is shaping vital research. Recent findings show that data has been sent to a research center, leading to exciting new studies and investigations. This information could be pivotal in understanding a variety of subjects, from climate change and health trends to technological advancements. Researchers meticulously analyze this data to draw conclusions that can influence policies and improve lives. For example, data from environmental studies help scientists monitor climate patterns, while health data can identify trends in disease outbreaks. The collaborative nature of research means that institutions across the globe often share data, fostering a rich environment for innovation. In addition, cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing a significant role in interpreting vast amounts of data quickly and accurately. Each data set received represents a wealth of possibilities for discovery and advancement. As we continue to gather and share more information, we open the door to a future where informed decisions can lead to groundbreaking solutions. Are you curious about how this data impacts our world? Why did food leave Ireland during the famine? The Irish potato famine of the 1840s was a catastrophic event that left millions starving while food was still being exported from Ireland to England. This stark contrast reveals the harsh realities of economic policies at the time. The British government prioritized market efficiency over humanitarian needs, allowing food like grain and livestock to be shipped abroad despite the widespread hunger back home. While field after field of potatoes rotted away due to blight, the wealthy continued to profit from exports, demonstrating a chilling disconnect between those in power and the suffering populace. Many argued that this practice was not just cruel, but also a moral failure that compounded the tragedy of the famine. The effects were devastating, An estimated 1 million people died from starvation and disease, while another million emigrated from Ireland, changing the cultural landscape of many countries. This painful chapter in Irish history forces us to examine how economic interests can overshadow basic human compassion, leaving us with a haunting question. How do we ensure such neglect never occurs again? Did you know that early paints used insects and urine? In the world of art history, many fascinating materials shape the colors we see today. Some of the earliest paints were made from crushed insects like cochineal, which produced vibrant reds. Artists also turned to ground bones for whites and egg yolks for yellows. Even more bizarre, urine was sometimes used to extract pigments, showcasing the inventiveness of early creators. These unconventional ingredients highlight how resourceful artists were in their quest for color, using what they had on hand to achieve the vibrant hues we now take for granted. Imagine mixing all these elements to create a masterpiece. Each shade had its own story and connection to the environment. This creative spirit of early artists reminds us that inspiration can come from the most unexpected places. What other unusual ingredients do you think artists could use today? Here's what actually happens when companies face scandals. Volkswagen has invested over $7.4 billion to buy back roughly 350,000 diesel vehicles after the infamous emissions scandal that erupted in 2015. This scandal revealed that Volkswagen had manipulated emissions controls to meet regulatory requirements, while their cars emitted far more pollutants than allowed. The fallout from this deception shook the automotive world and raised serious questions about corporate ethics and environmental responsibility. People were outraged knowing that the company had put profits above clean air. Symbolically, Volkswagen's investment in buybacks represents a significant step in regaining consumer trust and demonstrating accountability. Alongside the buyback program, Volkswagen has also committed to investing in cleaner technologies, aiming to shift its focus toward electric vehicles. Will these bold moves restore faith in the company and the auto industry as a whole? Imagine a watch that disappears into the dark. Scientists recently created an incredible watch using Vanta Black, a material that absorbs an astonishing 99% of visible light. This means that when you wear the watch against a black background, it can appear nearly invisible, creating an optical illusion that leaves everyone amazed. Vanta Black is one of the darkest substances known, designed to trap light rather than reflecting it. When you look at the watch, its surface seems to vanish, causing it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings. This striking effect results from the way the material captures light, unlike typical objects that reflect some light and reveal their shapes. The researchers behind this creative design have brought art and science together, showing how innovative materials can challenge our perceptions. Imagine wearing something so special that it tricks the eye. People may ask about it, not realizing it exists right in front of them. Who knew a watch could be this fascinating? Is it really true that Victoria's Secret sparked a shopping revolution? In 1977, Roy Raymond founded Victoria's Secret with a unique vision: to make lingerie shopping more comfortable for men buying gifts for their partners. The name Victoria was a nod to the elegance of the Victorian era, embodying the charm and sophistication that Raymond aimed to offer. Initially, his idea caught on, leading to the company's early success. However, in 1982, Raymond sold Victoria's Secret to Les Wexner, a move that would change everything. Wexner revitalized the brand, transforming it into a global powerhouse that became synonymous with high-fashion lingerie and extravagant fashion shows, featuring glamorous models. This shift not only redefined how lingerie was marketed and perceived, but also created a unique shopping experience that resonates with many today. Can you imagine how a simple store became a cultural icon? Have you ever wondered why helium makes your voice squeaky? When you inhale helium, you change the way sound waves travel from your vocal cords. Helium is much less dense than the oxygen we usually breathe, which allows sound waves to move faster. This speed boost creates the higher-pitched, comical voice that many of us recognize from funny moments at parties or events. Normally, air is mostly made up of nitrogen and oxygen, which are denser than helium. When sound travels through these gases, it slows down, giving our voices a lower tone. But once helium enters your lungs, it shifts everything. The result? A delightful squeak that can make anyone laugh. This quirky change showcases how different gases can dramatically alter our everyday experiences. So the next time you find yourself with a helium balloon, remember the science behind your new voice. Why exactly does Kim Sununja intrigue us so much? This chilling question lingers in the air as we uncover the events surrounding the notorious Korean serial killer. Between 1986 and 1988, Kim Sununja shocked the nation with a string of poisonings, claiming 6 victims. Among her gruesome tactics, she laced her friend's tea with deadly cyanide. Instead of succumbing to the poison, her friend experienced severe vomiting and, feeling something was off, refused to drink more. This moment of suspicion ultimately saved her life, making her the only known survivor of Kim's horrific spree. Each step of this tale reveals the dark depths of betrayal and trust, showcasing how something as simple as a cup of tea can lead to tragedy. As we piece together the chilling details of Kim's actions, it forces us to contemplate the complex nature of evil and how it can lie hidden in plain sight. Did you know about the Planet of the Apes cast's habits? During the filming of this iconic 1967 movie, the cast members displayed intriguing behavior that resembled the practice of method acting. Instead of mingling freely, the actors began self-segregating by species, creating a curious atmosphere on set. Actors portraying apes would gather for meals together, sharing their experiences while immersing themselves in their roles. In contrast, the human actors chose to sit apart from their primate counterparts, reinforcing a kind of social hierarchy that mirrored the story's themes of evolution and societal separation. This unique dynamic not only enriched their performances, but also showcased the dedication of the cast to embody their characters fully. It's fascinating how a film about simian intelligence and human folly fostered such a reflective environment among those creating it. This choice highlighted the extreme lengths actors go to in bringing their characters to life and raised questions about how deeply roles can influence personal interactions. What do you think this says about acting and its impact on real-life relationships? Here's what actually happens when elephants grow huge. The largest elephant ever recorded was an African elephant from Tanzania, weighing a staggering 10,186 kilograms, which is about 24,000 pounds. Standing at approximately 3.96 meters tall, or around 13 feet, this magnificent creature truly exemplifies the grandeur of wildlife. African elephants are the largest land animals on Earth, and they play a critical role in their ecosystems by helping to maintain the habitats they live in. When they roam the savannas, they create pathways for other animals and even help to disperse seeds through their dung. Imagine witnessing a creature as massive as a small car, walking gracefully, using its trunk to pick leaves from trees or splash water over its back to keep cool. Sadly, threats like poaching and habitat loss put these stunning giants at risk. We should protect these incredible animals to ensure future generations can marvel at their presence. Did you know basketball started as a winter activity? In 1891, Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor in Massachusetts, faced a challenge: how to keep his students active indoors during harsh winters. To solve this problem, he invented basketball, a game that combined elements of athleticism, strategy, and teamwork. Dr. Naismith's original version featured a simple peach basket at each end of a gymnasium, and the objective was to throw a soccer ball into these baskets. It quickly caught on among the students, and the excitement around the new sport was palpable. As years went by, basketball evolved significantly, introducing dribbling, passing, and various rules that shaped it into the game we love today. Today, basketball stands tall as one of the most popular sports globally, played in schools, parks, and professional leagues, engaging millions of players and fans alike. From professional superstars like LeBron James to inspiring stories of amateur players, the spirit of basketball continues to thrive, proving Naismith's idea was a hit. Did you know food can be art too? Brock Davis is an artist renowned for his imaginative approach to using food as a medium for artistic expression. In one of his most striking creations, He crafted a replica of the classic Mona Lisa using leftover peanut butter. This clever masterpiece not only showcases his artistic talent, but also raises important questions about the relationship between art and food waste. By transforming something that would typically be discarded into a stunning visual representation, Davis challenges our perceptions of both art and sustainability. His work encourages us to think differently about how we view food, pushing the boundaries of creativity while promoting a message about resourcefulness. Imagine walking through an art gallery filled with edible sculptures, each piece telling a story not just of beauty, but also of environmental consciousness. Brock Davis's innovative methods invite us to see the canvas of art in the most unexpected places, making us wonder what other treasures could be found in our kitchens and beyond. Turns out, the truth is that Greece has a treasure. The Greek Navy proudly includes an ancient military ship that serves as a remarkable historical artifact. This extraordinary vessel, crafted by ancient Greeks, not only reflects the naval prowess of its time, but also connects modern Greeks to their rich maritime heritage. It's amazing to think that this ship has sailed through the waters of history, witnessing countless battles and adventures. While this ancient boat may not be used for combat today, it remains part of Greece's naval fleet, symbolizing the enduring spirit of a nation deeply rooted in seafaring traditions. Visitors and historians alike marvel at the craftsmanship of ancient shipbuilders, whose skills have stood the test of time. So what stories does this ancient ship hold, waiting to be discovered? Can you believe oceans meet but don't mix? In the Gulf of Alaska, a fascinating phenomenon occurs where two distinct bodies of water come together without blending. This stunning sight happens when fresh water from melting glaciers flows into the ocean, creating a vivid line between the fresh and salty waters. The difference in salinity and density makes it possible for these two types of water to coexist side by side. Imagine standing on a boat and looking down at the water, seeing a clear dividing line between the deep blue ocean and the lighter fresh water. This striking divide not only captivates onlookers, but also supports unique ecosystems where marine life thrives. Species adapted to freshwater and saltwater can live in this extraordinary environment, making it a hotspot for biodiversity. Scientists study this phenomenon to better understand ocean dynamics and the effects of climate change on our planet's waters. Isn't it incredible how nature creates such breathtaking displays that challenge our understanding of how things should work? Prepare to be amazed by diamonds raining on Neptune. Scientists believe that on the distant planets Neptune and Uranus, it literally rains diamonds. This astonishing phenomenon happens because these ice giants have extreme pressures and temperatures deep within their atmospheres. Under such harsh conditions, carbon atoms, which are abundant in these planets, can crystallize beautifully into diamonds. Although we currently lack the technology to visit these remote worlds, researchers on Earth have conducted experiments simulating the intense conditions found on Neptune and Uranus. In these lab settings, they have succeeded in creating tiny diamonds, proving that nature can create some truly spectacular gems in outer space. Imagine the view of shimmering diamonds falling through the clouds of a distant planet, a dazzling display that makes our earthly treasures seem small by comparison. Discovering more about these ice giants not only expands our understanding of the universe, but also ignites our imagination about what else might be out there in the cosmos. Uncover the story behind the Philippine flag. This vibrant banner is not only a national symbol, but also a fascinating indicator of the country's mood. When the Philippines is at peace, the blue stripe proudly waves on top, representing calm and harmony. However, during times of conflict or war, the flag flips to reveal the red stripe above, signaling readiness to defend the nation. This unique feature showcases the Filipino spirit and the importance of national pride. The flag also incorporates a white triangle and 3 stars, which symbolize the country's 3 main geographical regions: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Every time you see the flag, it tells a story of resilience, bravery, and hope for a brighter future. This dual purpose of the flag keeps the citizens aware of their nation's status, fostering a deep sense of unity and a shared identity among Filipinos everywhere. What other flags around the world have such striking meanings? Get ready for hilarious climbing route names. Bouldering routes, which challenge athletes to climb without ropes, are not just about physical strength. They also bring a touch of humor and creativity to the sport. Climbers often encounter routes with whimsical names like Lumpy Yeti or Grumpy Monkey. These quirky titles reflect the playful spirit of the climbing community while also providing a memorable way to identify each challenge. Many climbers enjoy sharing stories about the colorful names, making the sport feel more accessible and fun. This lighthearted approach helps to ease the tension, especially when tackling difficult climbs. As athletes focus on their physical abilities, the silly names serve as a reminder that bouldering isn't just about competition. It's also about enjoying the adventure. Who knows, maybe the next time you hit the wall, you'll encounter a route name that makes you smile as you push your limits. Here's a wild fact about 3D printers. They were first invented in the 1980s, initially capturing the imagination of inventors and tech enthusiasts. However, it wasn't until the early 2000s that 3D printers truly took off, transforming how we think about manufacturing and prototyping. Imagine creating complex designs layer by layer, rather than carving or molding materials into shape. This revolutionary technology allows designers and engineers to turn digital models into physical objects with remarkable ease. From building toys to even medical implants, the versatility of 3D printing knows no bounds. Schools, startups, and large companies alike have embraced this innovation, making it accessible to everyone. With just a few clicks, you can now print everything from custom phone cases to intricate architectural models. Isn't it amazing how far technology has come? Let's uncover the truth about Kowloon Walled City, a fascinating place that once thrived in Hong Kong. Kowloon Walled City was known for its maze-like structures, where buildings seemed to grow upward in a chaotic yet captivating way. This unique urban environment was home to over 30,000 people, all living in a space that measured just 6.5 acres. Unlike typical urban planning, where space is organized, the walled city developed organically. As families expanded, new structures popped up, often overlapping existing ones. This resulted in a complex web of apartments, shops, and communal areas stacked on top of each other. Despite its reputation for overcrowding and sometimes lawlessness, Kowloon Walled City fostered a sense of community, with its own schools, clinics, and even parks. Today, it serves as a reminder of how diverse urban living can be and the resilience of communities in unconventional settings. Most people don't know this, but Russia fights alcoholism uniquely. In a bold move to combat alcohol addiction, Russia has embraced an unconventional treatment method that involves implanting a small capsule beneath the skin. This capsule is specially designed to react negatively when a person consumes alcohol. So if someone tries to drink even a little, they might experience severe side effects that can deter them from returning to alcohol. This could range from nausea to heightened anxiety, making the consequences of drinking unappealing. While this approach can be controversial, it serves as a strong motivator for individuals determined to break free from their dependence on alcohol. Some may question the ethics or effectiveness of such a strategy, but for many it offers a chance at a healthier lifestyle. Could this extreme method be the key to reducing addiction rates in other countries as well? Is it really true that dating apps lead to research partnerships? Two researchers recently made headlines by connecting through a popular dating app, surprising many who see these platforms as primarily for dating or casual encounters. Instead of finding love, they discovered a shared passion for their field and decided to collaborate on their academic work. This quirky but inspiring story highlights how technology is reshaping our social interactions, allowing people to connect in ways we never imagined. Dating apps facilitate not just romantic bonds, but also professional networking, creating unique opportunities for collaboration. As more people embrace these platforms, we might see a trend where friendships and professional partnerships blossom from what began as a quest for love. This unexpected outcome begs the question, how many more great ideas and partnerships are waiting to be sparked through the swipes and messages on our screens? Perhaps the next brilliant scientific discovery could very well come from a connection made on a dating app. Have you ever wondered about Enceladus's icy secrets? NASA's Cassini space probe made an incredible discovery that shocked scientists. Water geysers erupting from Enceladus, one of Saturn's fascinating moons. These geysers shoot water vapor and ice particles into space, suggesting that there might be a hidden ocean beneath Enceladus's icy crust. Imagine an ocean, not on Earth, but on a distant moon. This tantalizing find heightens the excitement around the possibility of life beyond our planet. The presence of liquid water is a key ingredient for life, and Enceladus seems to have it. The geysers, which are connected to a vast subsurface ocean, hint at a complex environment that could host microbial life. Cassini's data revealed that these geysers contain organic molecules, essential building blocks for life. As we learn more about Enceladus, the potential for discovering new forms of life in our solar system keeps expanding. Who knows what else lies beneath its icy surface waiting to be explored? Prepare to be amazed by the kiwi fruit's history. In the 1950s, a clever marketing strategy transformed the way we see this unique fruit. Originally known as the Chinese gooseberry, the fruit was rebranded as kiwi fruit to boost its appeal for export, particularly during the tense times of the Cold War. The new name was inspired by New Zealand's iconic national bird, the kiwi, which has a similar fuzzy exterior to the fruit itself. This clever move not only helped the fruit find a new identity, but also connected it to a country known for its beautiful landscapes and unique biodiversity. As a result, kiwi fruit quickly gained popularity in markets worldwide, loved for its vibrant green flesh and sweet tart flavor. Now it's a staple in fruit salads and smoothies. Have you ever wondered what other names might have caught on? Guess what really drives football's global popularity? The term football was first used in England in the late 19th century, referring to various forms of the game played across Europe. Early versions included rugby and association football, which eventually evolved into what we know as soccer and American football today. While Americans adopted the term football for their own version of the game, it created a fun confusion among fans worldwide. In essence, the beautiful game, with its rich history, has united cities and countries, turning local teams into global brands. As soccer gained momentum, it also paved the way for the FIFA World Cup, a spectacular event that attracts billions of viewers. Now, football isn't just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon that brings people together, sparking passions and rivalries everywhere. So next time you hear football, remember its English roots and how it's connected the world, paving the way for both sport and community. Did you know Egypt invented makeup for beauty? The ancient Egyptians were pioneers in many aspects of culture, and you might be surprised to learn they were among the first to use makeup. Dating back to 4000 BCE, they utilized a variety of materials to enhance their appearance and protect their skin from the harsh sun. Both men and women adorned themselves with eye makeup made from kohl, a mix of galena and malachite, which not only made their eyes stand out, but also served as a protective agent against eye infections. They often painted their eyelids green, showcasing their status and health. Lip color was created using crushed berries or ochre, while they also experimented with creams and powders. Makeup was more than just a beauty enhancer. It played a significant role in their spiritual beliefs. Many believed that by wearing makeup, they were honoring the gods and gaining their favor. This rich history reveals how makeup has long been intertwined with culture, beauty, and even religion in human society. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Grant got fined. This amusing slice of history features Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States, who once found himself in trouble for speeding while riding a horse. Yes, you read that right. Back in the 19th century, when horses were the main way to get around, speeding was definitely a quirky infraction. Grant was reportedly riding through Washington, D.C. at a rapid pace and caught the attention of a police officer. The fine? A mere $20, which, while not a substantial amount today, was quite a penalty for the time. This incident not only reflects Grant's spirited personality, but also offers a humorous window into a past where speeding tickets had a different vibe. So the next time you think of presidents, remember that even they had their share of run-ins with the law. Well, maybe not in a car, but definitely on horseback. Discover the furry origin of Croatia's kuna currency. The official currency of Croatia, known as the kuna, gets its unique name from a small furry animal called the marten, which is similar to a ferret. This fun fact highlights how deeply intertwined culture and nature are in Croatia's history. The marten was historically valued for its fur, which played a significant role in trade and commerce. So the kuna not only serves as money, but also symbolizes the rich cultural heritage of the country. Just think, every time you use kuna coins or banknotes, you're connected to the past and the environment. Croatia's currency serves as a reminder of its natural beauty and the small creatures that have impacted its economy over time. Isn't it fascinating how the names we use every day can hold such stories and meanings? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Cream Puff lived 38 years. She holds the title for the longest living cat in the world. Born on August 3, 1967 in Austin, Texas, Cream Puff was a fluffy, affectionate feline who captured the hearts of many. Her human, Jake Perry, provided her with a loving home filled with care and enrichment, allowing her to thrive. Cream Puff enjoyed a diet that included special treats and, of course, plenty of love and attention, which many believe contributed to her long life. While the average cat lives around 15 years, Cream Puff's impressive age caught the attention of Guinness World Records. Her story inspires pet owners everywhere to focus on quality care, exercise, and regular vet checkups to keep their furry friends healthy and happy. Isn't it amazing to think about how many purrs and cuddles Cream Puff experienced over her extraordinary lifespan? Have you ever wondered about political speech limits? In 1876, Congress decided to impose time limits on legislative speeches, largely influenced by the lengthy orations of politician Benjamin Butler. Known for his drawn-out speeches, Butler often left his colleagues feeling exhausted and frustrated. This change was significant because it emphasized the need for concise communication in politics. While detailed discussions are essential, this new rule reminded lawmakers that being clear and to the point can be more impactful than rambling on. Think about it. When a speaker gets to the heart of the matter quickly, they engage their audience and promote a more dynamic conversation. This evolution in congressional procedure still resonates today, as politicians continue to balance thoroughness and brevity in their speeches. It raises an interesting question. How do we communicate effectively in our own discussions? Hard to believe, but plants can kill us too. One of the most dangerous offenders is the castor bean plant, known for producing ricin, an incredibly toxic substance. Just a tiny amount, only a few micrograms, can be fatal if ingested. This means something as seemingly harmless as a plant seed can become a silent killer. Ricin works by inhibiting protein synthesis in cells, leading to severe organ failure and potentially death. While castor beans might be striking in appearance, their beauty belies their danger. It's crucial to highlight that not only animals, but humans are also at risk when they come into contact with such toxic plants. Even handling the seeds can lead to exposure, especially if you're not careful. So the next time you're out enjoying nature, remember, not all plants are friendly, and some can pack a deadly punch. Guess what really drives calorie burning? Kissing for just 1 minute can burn around 25 calories, turning a sweet moment into a surprising way to exercise. While enjoying a kiss, not only do you feel that rush of affection, but you're also engaging your muscles and boosting your heart rate. It's a fun and romantic activity that feels effortless and enjoyable. However, if you're thinking of tracking the calories burned during a kiss with a fitness device, think again. These devices may not accurately log this type of movement, as they often require more vigorous physical activity for precise measurement. So why not enjoy the moment without worrying about the numbers? Embrace those kisses as a delightful way to stay active while connecting with someone special. Want to make exercising feel enchanting? Grab your partner and share a kiss. Most people don't know this, but police get strange calls. In 2014, a woman in the West Midlands, England, dialed the emergency number 9999, not because she faced a crime, but due to her frustration over a poorly packaged order she received. This unusual incident highlights how some individuals turn to law enforcement for help in situations that don't seem like traditional emergencies. It raises intriguing questions about what people define as an emergency. While police typically handle serious matters like accidents or crimes, they sometimes find themselves addressing unusual concerns, like package delivery issues. The incident serves as a reminder of the importance of using emergency services appropriately. When the lines blur between urgent and trivial, it can strain resources meant for genuine crises. How often do you think people misuse emergency numbers? What if I told you about the Irish potato famine? During this tragic period in history, specifically in 1847, Ireland faced unimaginable suffering as approximately 400,000 people died from starvation and diseases linked to the potato blight. Meanwhile, an astonishing 4,000 ships were busy transporting food from Ireland to England and Scotland. It's hard to believe that amidst such desperation, a Native American tribe empathized with the plight of the Irish and sent $710 to offer support. This act of kindness highlights the interconnectedness of human experiences, even across vast distances. While the famine devastated communities, it also prompted acts of compassion. The disconnect between the food leaving the country and the hunger at home raises powerful questions about society's responsibility to care for its citizens. How did a land so rich in resources experience such suffering? And what can we learn from this moment in history? Guess what really drives our bodies? More than half of the human body is made up of bacteria. In fact, bacterial cells outnumber our own human cells by a staggering ratio, making bacteria a crucial part of who we are. When you think about it, about 56% of the average human consists of these tiny microorganisms. They aren't just freeloaders. They play vital roles in keeping us healthy. From aiding digestion to protecting us from harmful pathogens, these bacteria contribute to our overall well-being. Our bodies host trillions of these tiny friends, and each person has a unique microbiome, which is like a personal fingerprint made up of bacteria. So the next time you hear someone say we are mostly human, remind them that we are also a bustling community of bacteria. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected our health is with these invisible inhabitants? Have you heard about the mysterious beer-to-whale strip? This unusual area sits between Egypt and Sudan, caught in a tangled web of border disputes. Technically, it's a stretch of unclaimed desert, but it isn't exactly a prime piece of real estate. Picture vast stretches of sand with little life or resources to speak of. The name beer-to-whale might sound quirky, but it refers to the lack of clear ownership, making it a fascinating geographical curiosity. Border disputes in this region have persisted for years, leaving this arid land without any official claim. While it may not offer much to those seeking riches, the sheer existence of beer-to-whale raises intriguing questions about territory, sovereignty, and the human interest in land that seemingly has no value. Why would countries continue to argue over an empty desert when they could focus on more prosperous claims? The story of this untouched area speaks volumes about the complexity of borders and how they can sometimes lead to peculiar situations in our world. How far can bees really fly in one day? Some amazing bee species can travel up to 60 miles daily. This remarkable distance is crucial for their survival, as these tiny pollinators search for flowers to gather nectar and pollen. The honeybee, for example, showcases this incredible ability by foraging far from its hive, which allows it to find the best food sources and sustain the entire colony. Interestingly, bees have impressive navigation skills, using the sun and the Earth's magnetic fields to guide them on their journeys. They can even communicate with each other through dance. When a bee discovers a rich source of nectar, it performs a waggle dance to inform others of the location, making teamwork essential for efficiency. The longer distances they can cover mean they play a vital role in pollinating plants, ensuring the growth of fruits, vegetables, and wildflowers. Next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember how far it might have traveled to bring sweetness to your world. Is it really true that Christmas trees are artificial? The first artificial Christmas tree was created in 1930 by a British company called Addis Housewares, making a surprising mark in holiday traditions. This innovative tree was made from simple brush bristles, which were dyed green to imitate the look of real evergreen foliage. Before this development, people primarily relied on natural trees, leading to the challenge of finding the perfect one each year. The Addis Housewares creation offered a convenient alternative, allowing families to enjoy festive decorations without the hassle of upkeep or the mess of shedding needles. Over the years, artificial Christmas trees have evolved dramatically, featuring realistic designs and even built-in lights. While some people still love the scent of a real tree, many appreciate the ease and longevity of artificial options, which can last for years. So, do you prefer real trees or their artificial counterparts for your holiday cheer? Can you imagine that small changes can impact planes? Minor alterations to an airplane's fuselage can make a huge difference in aerodynamics. This means that even slight tweaks to the shape or surface of a plane's body can improve its performance, fuel efficiency, and overall safety. Designers spend countless hours studying how air flows around different shapes, as an airplane's success hinges on its ability to cut through the atmosphere efficiently. For instance, a smoother surface or a more streamlined design can reduce drag, allowing the aircraft to fly faster and consume less fuel. These principles apply not just to commercial airliners, but also to military jets and even space shuttles. The fascinating world of aviation design emphasizes that every detail matters. So next time you see a plane soaring overhead, remember that its sleek body is the result of careful planning and engineering adjustments. How much do you think design really matters in aviation? Guess what really drives Stockholm's sustainability efforts? In Sweden, innovative thinking leads to energy-saving solutions like using body heat from commuters. At Stockholm's bustling central station, the warmth generated by thousands of people passing through each day is not wasted. Instead, this heat gets cleverly captured and converted into energy that heats a nearby office building located just across the street. Imagine how much energy we could save if other cities adopted similar ideas. By harnessing this renewable resource, Stockholm showcases how we can turn everyday activities into sustainable practices. This creative approach not only reduces carbon footprints, but also inspires communities worldwide to rethink how they use their resources. If this system works well in a busy city like Stockholm, what other everyday solutions could help combat climate change around the globe? Why exactly does the Goyang Tunnel fascinate so many? This incredible structure, hand-dug by just 13 villagers in the 1970s, showcases the remarkable determination and ingenuity of its creators. Stretching 0.75 miles and standing at 16.4 feet high, the Goyang Tunnel is not only a significant engineering achievement, but also considered one of the most perilous places in China. The villagers worked tirelessly for 5 years, using only simple tools and their bare hands to carve through solid rock, showing how a small group can accomplish monumental tasks with perseverance. Designed initially to serve as a shelter during times of conflict, this tunnel is a vivid reminder of the past, intertwining history, sacrifice, and human spirit. Despite its origins, the tunnel remains a dangerous location today, with collapsing areas and narrow pathways. Visitors intrigued by its backstory often approach carefully, aware of both its historical significance and its inherent risks. So what drives people to explore such a risky site? What if I told you about Fort Knox's secrets? Fort Knox, nestled in Kentucky, is famous for guarding America's gold reserves like a dragon protecting its treasure. This fortress houses over 4,500 tons of gold bullion, which is valued at more than an astounding $250 billion. Despite its great importance, the interior of Fort Knox has not been seen by anyone since 1974, making it one of the most well-guarded and mysterious places in the world. With numerous layers of security, including armed guards, detection systems, and a strong perimeter. The secrecy surrounding Fort Knox fuels speculation and curiosity. Why has no one been allowed inside for so long? Some say it's to protect national security, while others believe it adds to the allure of this iconic location. Many people wonder just how this vault operates and what lies within its walls, keeping the country's wealth secure. Did you know Shakespeare's daughter couldn't read or write? This surprising fact about the legendary playwright's life opens a window into the differences between social classes in the Elizabethan era. Despite William Shakespeare's towering reputation as a literary genius, his only surviving child, Susanna, was illiterate. This raises intriguing questions about education and gender in the 16th century. At that time, education was often a privilege reserved for boys, especially those from wealthy families. Girls like Susanna frequently received little to no formal education. While her father penned some of the most celebrated works in the English language, it's fascinating to consider how the societal norms of the time limited access to learning for women. This reflects broader themes of inequality in education that persist in various forms today. Understanding her story reminds us that even in an era of literary brilliance, the achievements of women were often overshadowed or overlooked. What does this tell us about progress in women's education since then? What if I told you about a water level mystery? In 1963, a noteworthy assessment took place in the Mata area, focusing on its water level efficiency. Scientists and engineers set out to explore how well the region managed its water resources. They aimed to determine the effectiveness of local systems in controlling water flow, a critical concern, especially in agricultural areas where irrigation plays a vital role in crop yields. The findings from this assessment were significant, as they provided insights into water management practices that could enhance productivity and address challenges posed by drought or flooding. Understanding these water levels not only helped farmers optimize their irrigation techniques, but also allowed local governments to plan better for future water needs. Even today, the lessons learned in 1963 continue to influence modern water management strategies. Isn't it fascinating how past assessments can shape our water use today?